Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis Camp of the Great Millstone. We're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be likened to the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and they are as follows. The tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians, the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, the tribe of Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians, the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, the tribe of Gad, the so-called North American Indians, the tribe of Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians, the tribe of Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians, the Chileans, the tribe of Asher, the so-called Columbus and Uruguayans, and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you, we say Shalom, Shalom. All right, just get right into it.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, saying, thus speaketh the Lord power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book.
Right. We got this written here in what? The scriptures, man, the Bible, man. All right, just like Jeremiah, we're out here prophesying about the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, man. All right, go ahead.
For lo, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel.
Right. We're not going to always stay in captivity under our oppressors, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to deliver the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. All right, and you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that are scattered that look like the other nations, but go back to the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right? Yeah, this is
point is in 22. This is Lamentations 4 and 21. This is Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right. Rejoice and be glad now, man, because Esau, Edom, so-called white man, his kingdom has an expiration date, man. All right, so rejoice and be glad, man, while you still got it, man. All right, because the Lord's about to come back and dissolve this kingdom, man. All right, there's not going to be nothing left. Now, one stone upon another, man. Be it what? Thermonuclear destruction, man. Concentrated laser beams from the chariots, man. All right, all these tall towers and buildings and the pride of Esau, man, is going to be done away with, man. All right, this land's going to be a desert, man. You know? All right.
Thou shalt be, it says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy the punishment of it says, thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right, our captivity is gonna have an end, man. Once we're out of captivity, man, and we're back in the top and on rulership, man, we're never gonna be brought back down, man. Man, Esau Edom ain't coming back after 1,000 years to take back down Jake, man.
Hell no.
You know, it ain't gonna happen, man. Ours is an everlasting kingdom, man. So once we're established, man, that's it. Hey, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning that follows, man.
Sorry, bro.
All right, so there ain't gonna be no rise to Esau, you know, or any of these other nations, man. Because you hear these people of the world, they think Moab's up next, the so-called Chinese, man. You know, but that's not gonna happen. That's not the way the prophecy's gonna work, man.
He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yep, discover thy sins, right? Because he's what? Somebody get Jeremiah 49 and.
Let's go.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10, and it reads, But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. Right. Esau, even so-called white man, is being exposed on all levels, man, of all the wickedness he has done for all these years, man. All right? Especially against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All the atrocities are coming out even to this day, man. All right? Showing their wickedness, man. All right? Just like, just a couple years ago up in Canada, man, they found all the Gadites, you know, buried under the schoolhouses, man. Yep. All right? This is the wickedness that is being shown, man. You can no longer hide because what? The Lord established what? The internet, man.
That's it.
All right? He's got the whistleblowers, man, of your own people.
Hey, because years ago they probably would have found it, but it took a long time for people to hear about it.
Exactly. That's a beautiful thing too, because they actually a guy brought that out years ago. But you know, it resurfaces, man. Shit, I was watching a video of Terrence Howard exposing fucking Hollywood why the Hollywood is on strike, man. Because they've been bored. Now, man, everything that he done wrong, everything is out to expose him.
I know what you're talking about.
Even if it's not the prophet, because those people the first ones to do it. But the Lord is allowing his pouring his spirit out on everybody, man. Every facility that he has created, it's got corruption to it, man.
Right.
You know?
And like I said, Esau's being exposed, man. Because look, what's their message on everything they try to get into, especially like with this the FCC?
Yeah.
You know, they're preaching that with that peace and safety that we're gonna stop these internet cable providers from not giving the service to the poor and charging them this amount. So we're gonna the government's gonna get in and fix everything. You know, we're gonna make everything equal. But what they're really doing is the government's reasoning their way. Guess what? They're about to have total control, man. All right, we're gonna have total control of the internet providers, man, and they're gonna establish what
they just actually passed a law to where congressmen and state representatives and the federal government is actually going to be able to control the internet a little bit more. That's right. I was just going to say with you the other day. They passed a law now to where they're going to have total control as far as the internet, and then so-called on the 19th they're supposed to go into that new currency as well, man. So hey, Esau is ramping up everything, trying to get his new order intact. That's right.
If I may expound and just give a little bit more on that, they really want to go after the app called TikTok. We have all of these so-called presidential candidates. All of them are saying it needs to go down. And then this small hat, Jonathan, what's his name? Gold black, green black. The head of the ADL. He's another one crying. But what it is, they're losing control of the narrative. Nobody believes them. Okay? Nobody.
Hey, read that scripture again. Back to that scripture.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself."
Like he just wanted to. They're losing the narrative, man. That's why they're gonna have to pull the system down and reset it. All right, because it's not working towards the agenda they wanted anymore, man. All right, everybody's been exposed to the NWO, man. All right, everybody knows now. Like I said, from the least to the greatest, understand that. Hey, man, this place is falling, man. You know, I mean, you still got, you bugged out people that still believe in America, especially 2/3 of our people. They still believe in the system, man. All right, they still believe in that Make America Great plan, man. All right, to build back better. This place is gonna fall. Go ahead.
Well, it's the favorite time of year for these weirdos. You understand? These 3 months here, everybody still believe in America.
Been rioting all year, but these 3 months, it's a harvest,
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10, finishing off. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right, because Esau Edom is going to be done away with, man. All right? So his entire system, his rulership is all going to be done away with, including him. All right, after 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, man. Go ahead,
This is Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. Out for her, take balm for her pain, if so, she may be healed. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right. How has Babylon been a golden cup? Talking about America, right? All right, it's been a golden cup because what? This is where all the riches are, man. This is where you make yourself rich, man. This is where everybody wants to be, man. This is where it's happening, right?
That's it.
Right? Go ahead.
Been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Right, it made all the earth drunken. What? Following the philosophies and ways of the system, man. All right, the alphabet community, man. All right, the fast food driveway service, man. Everything needed now. All right, the clothing. All right, the music, man.
The democracy.
The democracy.
That's what America does when they go into those other countries. They put their democracy and their beliefs on those other countries. All right, and those other countries are saying that their democracy and things they pushed on them was BS, man. All right, that's why these countries are mad. These countries are ravaging up, letting America know, hey man, we tired of y'all.
Yep.
All right, appreciate it. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right, now they're mad, man, because they didn't figure out, man, they got the wrong deal, man. That they really got supplanted, man, these nations. Because what? America, Babylon, Day, and Esau, you know what they went through, really just taking these people's resources, man. All right, in the midst of coming together and having peace, man. But you see, this devil, man, his track record is what? Breaking all his covenants, man. Breaking all these contracts, man. You know?
Quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead. Quick.
This is St. John chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill.
Right, and that's the Esau Edom's motive, man. All right, he can kill, steal, and destroy, man. All right, because what? Not because we're just saying it, because it's happening, man. We're seeing it. We see his history shows himself, man. All right, that this man's a devil, man. All right.
He showed you that through that pandemic, man. Yep. All right. What was his goal, man? All right. Hey, you got you in your mind to make you think that everything was safe and okay. All right. And what did he do? He destroyed a lot of y'all, man. Yep. A lot of y'all were taken out of this place, man, because y'all put y'all trust in that man. Yep. So hey, he shows you that he's the devil that the scriptures speak of.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because he's out here deceiving the people, man. All right, and you got still people falling for the traps of this devil, man. But that's all right, because they're gonna be caught up with the rest of them, man, being destroyed, man. Because what? Especially you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that won't get right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. All right, y'all gonna be destroyed because you still believe in the system. You won't let it go, man. You still want to build here. Because Micah 2 and 10 says, what? Rise you and depart, for this is not your rest, man.
That's right.
It's
all right,
polluted.
but still, this is what you want to put your roots in, man. All right, we're gonna put our roots in what? In the foundation of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, on that good ground.
Babylon has suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her. Take balm for her pain.
Right, because it's gonna be sudden destruction, man. It's gonna catch these people what? Like a thief in the night, man. All right, we're looking for the thief. We're paying attention, you know, to the signs of the time. We know where we're at on the timeline. The rest of these people, man, frolicking and lollygagging through the streets, man. All right, you know, hey, they had no damn clue what's about to happen. Well, that's why it's gonna be sudden destruction unto them, man, because they didn't realize this was even coming to them, man.
A lot of people ain't paying attention. One of the biggest businesses in America has closed down. All right, hey, at the end of the year they shut down. I don't know if they're gonna walk. I'm not gonna go into put the whole thing out there walk. You know, hey, they're shut down. Their studios are shut down.
Oh, yeah.
They've already shut down their park. They already shut down their park as well, man. That's one of America's biggest and wealthiest companies here, man. That they're shut down, man.
Yeah, because people don't have the time, they don't have the money, the resources to pay for that mirth anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a little deeper than that, Elder.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's a good point, Elder, because even when you check out, you might be just watching a sport event, you might be watching football or basketball, man, them seats is empty, man.
Yeah.
Even the top teams.
Well, you know what it is too is the bankers, they have a plan, and their agenda, includes bankrupting the whole world, and then still be economically stable to withstand it all, so that they can introduce the new system, which is that so-called Great Reset.
That's right.
Which is based upon the micro which is all upon the digital currencies.
Basically make
You know?
everybody weak. So
That's
they
right.
can make.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You would have said that because what's going on with that wallet situation is the banks.
Right.
The banks won't they want them to pay. They haven't paid taxes ever.
Yeah.
So now they want them to start paying, and now they shut down everything. 'cause they
Well,
don't
like,
wanna pay.
Yeah.
like they ought to say, to submit, because to have fun, the new system that they bring it in, to have folly and to have fun now, you're gonna have to be to conform.
Yeah.
It's not right now. It's like for everybody. What if you have you have a certain amount of income, but you're gonna have to take that your MO to the T to the B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because to participate. You know what I'm saying? China got it now. You know your credit score is not so at this level. They blackball you from society, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, you know they notice how lately a lot of the internet services are being disrupted.
That's right. That's right.
Here it is. They said they're gonna bring in the 5G
Yeah.
to make everything run smoother, make everything run faster and quicker. But they're having all these problems. And pretty much that's what they're gonna do. That's how they're gonna blacklist people by not allowing them access to a lot of different functions on the internet.
Yeah, and there's going to be this illusion that everybody's suffering, but they got these underground cities. If people want to rob the store for food, they won't have access to these underground cities to rob them. You know, the elites will be able to travel underground, and they showed you these people out in Chicago. They lifted up a metal platform and they crawled out. They went down there. It was banks. It was grocery stores. It was Walmarts. You know, it was all kind of stuff down there where people can go and shop and do their transactions.
Right.
You know, because the society up here is going to be in chaos. You know, so in order for those the elites to travel and shop freely, they're gonna have a whole nother society set up for them, to where they can go to out of the sight of everybody else, you know, and go and grab their goods, man.
Matter of fact, somebody get Psalm 73. Go ahead, brother.
That's how I said the Demolition Man. That goes right where they had a whole city up under there, goes right into.
And they will come up to what? To get supplies and then go back underground. You know?
Yes, sir.
No, y'all were reading something?
We get something.
I was.
Yeah, go finish reading. We'll hold on to that Psalm 73. You got it.
You know, 'cause Jeremiah 51 and 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right. Because look, this place isn't going to be healed because what? It's prophesied twofold, all right? And then what? You see these other nations, they're starting to leave, all right? You go back to their home country.
Oh, yeah.
All right? You see Moab closing their restaurants down, man.
Yeah.
All right? Even Ishmael and his I've seen a few gas stations even go down, man.
Yeah.
Because they're not making the money, man.
That's
Shit,
it.
My wife just went to the grocery, got 2 bags of groceries, it was $70 fucking.
Oh, yeah.
So we here, you know?
Yeah. And forget about, you try to eat healthier,
Yeah.
and that, you get even less. You'd be lucky if you get 1 bag for that price.
Yep. Exactly.
You know? But you got more, bro?
For her judgments reach unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
That's it. And you know what's going to happen too? What's going to happen is people are going to get so desperate because they're not able to eat, and they're going to really start going crazy in these stores. That smash and grab, that was just a beginning. Even though the elites are behind that, that's just the beginning of societal collapse. And that's what's coming. And when people get desperate enough, they're not going to try to pay for nothing. This is why everything now is going to be accessed by what? You can't open the door unless you got that device. Or unless you got a particular app on your phone. And that's not going to work unless you comply with the system. You see? Because everything is being moved into, if you want access to the building, you got to use a device to open it. Forget about a key. It's just the wave of something, whether it's a phone app or whatever, which eventually is going to be on the hand or forehead, as the scriptures prophesied, and that's going to cause total panic. And this is what they want. They want total panic so people can comply to the system so that they can have everybody where they need them, Just like, I'm sorry, go ahead. Just like when you go back to 70 AD, right, the Romans besieged Jerusalem, and after a while, it got to a point where Jake was able to still run out of the city and get supplies. But they got to the point where they built a wall around the city, which took them about, I think it was 3 weeks to a month. And once they built that wall around the city, Jake couldn't get in and out. So what they did was they put a chokehold on it. So that's what's happening right now. Esau's economically putting a chokehold on the world. And that's what they want. Because they know that the next system that's coming into place is going to be through finance. You know? That's what the scripture said, that no man might buy or sell. You know? You were going to say something, bro?
My wife, she called me the other day. She was kind of a little nervous. She said, I just walked into this Dollar General, and I said, okay, what's going on? She said, there's one person in there, everything else is computerized.
Hey.
One person. She said, you scan everything and everything.
Yep.
I said, that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. I said, that's right there. That's on the low level.
That's it. You know, you got that. What's that store that they got? Amazon Go, is it?
Amazon One.
Amazon One.
Well, that's the system, the Palm. Yeah.
But Amazon Go.
Yeah, it's like
Is it?
Fresh or something like that.
Yes, it's like a store where there's nobody in there. You just walk in, you know, with your device or whatever, you know, with the micro C hip, and then you go in, then you get your stuff, and then you go, and they charge it to your device.
Yep.
You know?
And there's so many cameras in there that they just add whatever you put in your. As soon as you put something in your buggy, it scans.
Right.
It gets scanned.
And if you take it back out, it scans off.
Yep.
Yeah, she went to a store like that in Vegas. She said she went to put like your card and stuff, information before you go into the store, and then the door unlocks.
Right.
You walk in and you grab
That's
what you
it.
want.
But if you don't have the way to get in, the door ain't gonna unlock.
Right.
There's no key. You can't just open it up and go in and decide you don't want none. You gotta have that device.
Yeah, you got that.
Right now it's your phone, you know, but eventually it's going to be that device in people's hands, which a lot of people are getting it, and a lot of people right now are opting to get the operation to get this stuff put in their head.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot what series that was. It was a series where the dude had music playing in his head already. Y'all know the series I'm talking about?
It was all installed in their head.
Right, while the dude was giving a dissertation, he already had music playing in his head. I forgot what it was. You about to say something, bro?
Oh no, I was just gonna say for that Neuralink, I think 120,000 people have already signed up for it already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they
volunteered.
They already had people that was installing what's that auto tune? They was installing auto tune devices, just trying to normalize this whole implant culture.
Yeah.
You know, they have people that have implanted a whole auto tune device. So when they go in the studio and rap, they already got auto tune.
Yeah.
Or they could just talk to people weirded out in the
They
streets
could turn
with
it,
auto tune.
They could turn it on and off.
Yeah. You popping this woman in auto tune. You know, being a deviant.
Yeah, but you know that goes all the way back to the '80s with that song by Zapp, "Computer Love."
Oh, yep.
You know, that was the first time I remember hearing that auto tune. And then they made out different songs. You know, Kraftwerk and other artists, they made different songs about computers and being computerized. No, now it's normal. You know, everybody now is, you know, when you hear songs, it's like almost like man and machine merged together, which that's pretty much the future. That's the movie The Creator. You know, RoboCop. You know, and this is the system that they're putting in place. So if y'all don't have anything else, if we go to some, you got something? Bring it out. If you got something, bring it out, bro. Bring it out.
I had
Bring it out, baby. Bring it out. Shit. Don't quench the spirit now. Come on, throw them coals in the fire, because it's cold out this mother.
It's like, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
That's a big chunk of coal. You got it.
Oh yeah, because look, there's no, he don't need to write unto us because we understand what time we're in. All right, we know the seasons we're in. We know we're at the end.
Yep.
We're not at the position. We're not in the season of peace and prosperity. No, it's on death and destruction, lamentations and woes, man.
That's right.
All right, that's what's coming, man. That's what's here. All right, go ahead.
It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right, he's coming as a thief in the night to the majority of the world because they're not paying attention, nor were they given the eyes or ears to hear or see, man. Right? They weren't given that by Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Right? Only the elect of the nation of Israel, man, understands what the times we're in, man.
Yep. Hey, they're spiritually discerned. You got to have the spirit to see it.
Right.
You know. And the scriptures, we can discern the signs of the time. As, you know, the scriptures say, well, hey, you can discern the face of the sky, but you can't discern the signs of the times. But the righteous can discern the signs of the times because they have the spirit of the Lord in them to see the times, man, to understand the words of the book. Who can open up the little book, man? Go ahead.
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right, and that's the constant spirit they try to put out there on the news and stuff, peace and safety. Like you had Biden with the leader of China,
Gmsindianapolis or whatever.
Yeah. Biden's putting it out there to the American people that, we had
you got it.
Yes.
Xi Jinping chopsticks.
So, you know, hey, they had that meeting just like a day or so ago, but Biden really put it out to the American people like, oh yeah, it was great. Everything's going to be good. We're going to be working together. But really, China was telling them, like, hey, we still going to do what the hell we going to do. Yep. So you need to get with it. I mean, we can talk on the phone again like we used to, but we still going to keep our agenda.
That's it.
You know?
Because at the end of the day, it's both sides of control, you know, because everything is going digital.
Exactly.
You know, it don't matter you got the ruble or you got the euro or you got the dollar or whatever. Yep. All them different currencies are going to be merged into one. It's called a one world order for a reason. Yep. You know, the new world order is a one party system.
That's right.
You know, and this is why the scriptures speak about that the rulers of the nations, they committed fornication with the harlot. Because all of those world leaders are in bed with America. But they're making it seem that they're against each other.
Yeah.
But the Lord's going to cause something to happen to where, you know, it's going to stir things up. And even their own allies are going to come against America.
Yep. It's like professional wrestling. They're going at it in the ring, they're looking strong, slamming by, but then in the back they're having a beer together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know, having shots together, you know, going to bars, you know, they're having double, triple dates.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Illusion, that's right.
This is the back Elder D-Man show. This is Matthew 16. I'll go straight to the point, verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today. The sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky,
right?
But can ye not discern the signs of the time?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right, because look, Jacob come outside, man, hey, my elbows, my knees hurting. I know there's a thunderstorm coming, but you can't see that death and destruction is coming upon this place, man.
Yeah.
The nations are fighting. Go ahead, boss.
No, go finish.
Yeah. The nations are coming at each other, you know, say, even though they're putting on the show, but it's showing you that this is the times we're in. Because Yahweh Shai said there'll be wars and rumors of war. There'll be earthquakes and diverse, but look at the earthquakes, man.
Right. And those are the signs of prophecy.
Yep.
You can discern other things, but you can't discern the signs of the prophecy and the signs of the end.
Yeah, hey, when you when you go check the weather, right? You go look outside and you say, oh, man, there's a storm coming. What do? You go prepare. Yep. You may grab a jacket. You may grab some rain boots. You know, you make preparations for the storm. Yep. You know, and this spiritual storm that's about to come, that's what we're doing. We're making preparations for the storm.
That's right.
You know, we're making preparations. We're preparing our minds. You know, we're preparing our spirit. You know, well, which is the same thing. But you know, we're preparing, you know, ourselves mentally for the things that are about to be coming in the earth. Hey, we're strengthening our faith.
Time.
That's right.
You know, we're making preparation because we see the times. We see the storm come barreling down. You know.
Right. Brothers are hunkering down.
Yeah.
Hey, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. You know, the fear of the Lord is his treasure because the fear of the Lord is what's going to feed the elect. You know, absolutely. It's going to give them the knowledge that they need to be taken care of and protected in these times. You know? You got more on that, bro?
This is back in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman.
And they make you think that it's actually everything's okay. Hey, America, even you got T out here saying, hey, I'm going to make America great again. He's still on that campaign and different things. They get you under this mind concept that this place is going to actually come back up, and it's not.
Right.
All right. Then they said peace. Then they said peace and safety.
CTD.
But they got so many proxies going on right now, all over. So how's that peace and safety using so many different proxies?
And they got so many distractions. They got this commercial going around, right? It's all over the place. Yeah, I'm getting a government subsidy of $1,600 to give you false hope. You know, they got all these commercials, like, you know, all on YouTube, all on social media. You know, you see a person smiling with a wad of money, and you know, you think about your hard times, and you click on it. Yeah, the government is giving out $1,600 a month. You know, and it's a send off. You know, but they do that to give you false hope, to string you along, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people forgot about that dark winter. You know, a couple of years back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I was gonna say too, they're saying that peace and safety, while you got these UN troops waiting for the word. Okay, so that is not gonna be, and they're admitting. So you know, you see like some of them in the cars with our Uber drivers showing them their ID. So yeah, I'm getting $2,000 to $3,000 a month to be over here. We just waiting.
It says, as travail upon a woman with child.
Yep. Because that's sudden destruction. Just like when the child's about to be born, all right, and there's really no time stamp on it. You know around the time, but when that child comes, hey, just like a woman travail with a child, man, that's how it's played. It's gonna just happen in the summer, man. All right.
Water break is nonstop.
Yep.
Pains increase too.
Yep.
That's it.
Birth pains. That's right.
Birth pains, that's it. A little here, a little there, but they're coming in bunches now.
That's right. That's right.
It says, and they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape, man. All right. So no one's gonna escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashim outside, man. All right. Whether they be good or they be evil, man. All right. The Lord is gonna judge all people, man.
See, people fail to realize too, with the conflict going over there in the Middle East, hey, it could, I mean, not the Middle East, but over there in Israel, it could be a terrorist attack happen anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And they could blame it on them individuals.
They already readied it. They said, well, we have reason to believe that some of the people coming over the border, Dan, are Hamas.
Yep.
But who's letting them over the border? You know, it's all one big effort. You know, people think the world is divided and separated, but it's all, hey, they may be from within in secret, but according to the new world, and then at the end is order, because hey, they're gonna bring a new world, then they're gonna bring order.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, order ab chaos.
Yep.
Order out of chaos.
Yep. So they think that it's everybody's divided and nobody's together, but these nations, they want you to believe that.
Right,
you know,
the leaders.
They're all conspiring together. They had a World Economic Forum. Who is that? That's everybody. But you got countries bombing each other, but they in the same room.
Yep. The leaders, it's the leaders drinking of that cup. They're drinking that cup of the wrath of the fornication of the harlot. You know?
And when have anybody ever got assassinated at the World Economic Forum?
Nope.
Or any of these NATO meetings? Any of these world meetings? When has anybody got assassinated at any of them?
Right. When did they have a 9/11 moment?
Yeah, but it's all this beef though. It's all this beef though, right?
Right.
Hey, when Jake had beef, it's on sight. There go that nigga right there.
Yeah.
Jake will run across the whole football field just to hit a nigga with his fist. But you mean to tell me y'all all at war with each other, but y'all all in the same room planning what the future gonna be?
All right.
To your point, they just had a meeting, 57 Muslim countries.
Yeah.
You had the leader from Turkey and Iran standing together, shaking hands, and they hate each other.
Yeah. Everybody hate Turkey.
Yeah, the leader of Turkey, Erdogan. Yeah, he day or so ago. Yeah, he just came out was like, Israel's a terrorist state, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So you see, man, he's about to switch the side, man.
Yeah, control opposition.
Yep.
But at the same time, the scriptures speak about Turkey being one of the main, ones that Russia's going to be a guard unto. And they're the main so-called European country that's going against, America and going against that whole sanction.
We haven't forgot all those earthquakes that hit them earlier this year.
Yeah.
Killed over 30-something thousand.
Yep.
It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Right, us in the know of the whole collect, man. All right, they shouldn't take us as a thief of the night, man. Because what? We've been ready, man. All right, we've been waiting for these moments to happen, man. All right, like the apostle just said, the birth pains, were what, little by little, but now it's frequent, man. So it's about to come, man. Yahweh Shai is about to make his return, man. We're seeing it. All right, yeah, you can feel it in the air, man.
It says, ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day.
Why? Because we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it's light. All right, go ahead.
We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
Exactly, because when you're in the night and you're in the darkness, what? You sleep. All right, you don't understand where you're at. All right, like I said, you don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
Yeah, you groggy.
Yep, exactly.
Your eyes are squinting, like,
Yeah.
Like, somebody please turn that light off.
Just want to back you up on that light part. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 20, and it reads, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Right, that's why we come out of the scriptures, man. All right? We're not coming out of our own bellies, man. Our own vain opinions, no. That's why we read the scriptures of Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, it says, Psalms 105, I can't remember the extra verse, but it says, through thy precepts, what? Get understanding, man. All right, and was it the words of lamp? Can you get that?
Lamp to my feet.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all keep it going, While the brother get the precept,
Yeah, go ahead.
keep the codes going.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Bring it out.
This second
Should be no dead space, no silent space.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Yep, the plagues draw nigh and they're not slack, man. All right? Because what's coming along with these plagues, man? More pestilences, man. You've heard for the last couple of years these different viruses that are mutating and this and that, and they've been testing them in these labs over here. So we're just waiting for the next big outbreak, man. All right, but all these plagues are gonna come all at once, man. All right, hey, sedition among men, man. All right, these people fighting up against their governments, but we're seeing that, man. All right, and a lot of people get stuck in this thing. Well, I don't see it. It ain't happening to me, but it's happening all around you. You're just not paying attention, man. You're not being circumspect. All right, but it's about to be at your front door, man.
That's right.
You can only keep the blinders on for so long.
Right.
This is gonna be right ahead of you, man.
Right in your face.
Yep. But go ahead.
Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bring forth her son within 2 or 3. Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
Yep.
Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
Beautiful.
Just like the birth pains don't slack a moment, man. When the child is being born, neither are these plagues, man. Once the Lord releases the floodgates, per se, man, and all these plagues, man, coming against this world, man, it's not gonna stop. He ain't gonna shut it off and be like, nah, I was just kidding. Let me turn the nozzle off. No, it's gonna be full go, man. You know?
Like Niagara Falls.
Yep.
It's gonna be a continuous flow of judgment.
That's right.
You know, ain't gonna be no, let's wait for the next one. No, it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be right in front of your face. Hey, the scriptures speak about, you shall flee from a lion and a bear. No, go ahead, brother. Read. Finish that there. It's gonna be continuous, man.
Yeah, don't get in the way.
That's something to fear, man. Hey, the Lord just gonna pour out His vengeance on the earth, man.
God.
You know, that's something to fear. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 39, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
No, and I was just saying, that's why this is what we're in the beginning of sorrow. All right?
Yeah.
Because all this stuff is going to be unleashed, but we're seeing it in different parts of the world of all these different types of plagues, man. 'Cause you know, up in Africa, man, they always got some damn type of pestilence.
Yep.
Always testing on those.
Those are
man.
testing grounds.
Exactly.
So they said they won't be slack, so ain't gonna be no holding back.
Right.
You know, just backing up what the elder said. Once the Lord really let loose, and there gonna be no holding back on the plagues, because they're gonna be coming back to back to back to back to back. All right, and all heaven's gonna be breaking loose. Hey, this is the scripture says it's gonna be a time that the earth has never seen.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to bring that out for you?
Was you done with that? Go ahead.
This is Amos 5:18. Woe to you that desires the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Oh, hey, you got a lot of people that don't understand what to serve the Lord is, saying, "Oh, I can't wait for Jesus to bust up through the clouds and hallelujah." and the Lord gonna come back with great death.
Yes.
They don't understand that part.
Right.
Hey, you know, they don't understand that the you know. The Isaiah, what is it? Isaiah 66. In the last couple of verses, what was that? The Lord shall.
Talking about the slain of the Lord shall be
The
many.
slain of the Lord shall be many. They don't understand that scripture. They don't understand that part. Go ahead.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yeah. Hey, their Lord ain't gonna be fun. You know. Hey, people think you know, when the Lord come, everybody's gonna be happy and start rejoicing. It's gonna be a big parade. No, hey, when the Lord come back, it's gonna be fierce. The Lord is a man of war.
Yep, that's right.
Hey, if the world is sinning, what is and the wages of sin is death? What is he coming to do? He's
Coming to kill and to destroy.
He's coming to bring death.
Yeah. The thief coming down but to steal, to kill, and destroy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He's bringing death. You know?
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Go ahead.
Elder, what did he say? I come not to bring peace but a sword.
That's it.
Okay,
let's go.
It's going to just keep more intense. It's going to keep getting more and more intense. The closer we get to the end, it's going to be more and more intense. Hey, you go back to 7 AD. Prior to 7 AD, Yahushua spoke the prophecy 30 odd years before. Once 70 AD was approaching, things just started, they kept escalating and escalating and escalating. It started up in Caesarea, 66 AD. The first revolt started. You know, they said the Greeks, certain Greeks were worshiping some or sacrificing some birds or whatever in front of one of the synagogues, and then it just started escalating from there when Jake confronted them, and it just kept escalating. The Romans got involved. I mean, it was just like one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, and eventually 70 AD was in full bloom. You know?
Yeah. The scriptures also say, I had come to bring a fire, but would have already been kindled.
That's it.
It's already going to be going on.
Hey, Yahushua is a fanner.
That's right.
He's blowing the, you know, the fan and making the fire hotter.
Back in Amos 5:19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
That means ain't gonna be no escape. You're gonna flee from one judgment right into another.
Damn.
Ain't gonna be no escape.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
Hey, you're gonna be running from martial law. Hey, I use this all the time. You're gonna be running from martial law troops. You're gonna run and escape in the house and be like, and you're gonna see them running past. You know, you're gonna see them running past. You're gonna turn around and it's gonna be a family of dogs living in the house,
Yep.
waiting to just tear you to bits.
Gurkha troops coming out the floor.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Or went into a house and leave his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him.
Man, so hey, that means you ain't gonna have no rest.
Right.
You ain't gonna have no ease. That means that if the spirit ain't with you, you ain't gonna have no ease. Since you made this world your ease, the end is gonna be a discomfort.
Yeah. Yeah.
You made this place your trust.
Yep.
And this place is totally wicked, man.
That's right. Yep.
Hey, especially Jake and American in these cities, they got everything at their disposal. You know, anything they want, they can get it right away. Boom, boom, boom. When all hell breaks loose, it's gonna get really bad out here, especially for you women out here, man. You know, because right now, you know, Jake right? They'll go through a drive-through, and if the order takes half a second longer than what they usually get it for, they start losing it. They start climbing through the fucking window and start, doing all kind of madness. So just imagine when shit is shut down and they can't get, to their Popeyes or their Taco Buenos or whatever the case may be. It's gonna get bad. And then them parasites that's in them that are like the Apostle Rakal says, the size of anacondas. They waiting for that processed shit to come in there. And they're not gonna be able to get to their box, frozen shit. They're not gonna be able to get to them GMO cheeseburgers and shit. They were going into Chick-fil-A, how bad that shit is.
Oh yeah.
It's like, my goodness.
Hey, somebody get Isaiah 36:6. Go ahead, read.
Shall not
Hey,
today.
brother. That's what the scriptures say, that you shall eat your bread defiled among the Gentiles. But you got it.
No,
You got it, brother.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, with no brightness in it?
So you can get that out your mind. The Lord gonna bust through the clouds and the sun gonna shine and it's gonna start raining candy and it's gonna be a parade.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, yeah, the Lord's back.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Can I read the NLT real quick,
Salaki, brother.
Can I read it in the NLT for you, elders?
Bring it up.
It says, this is Amos 5:20. Yes, the day of the Lord will be dark and hopeless, without a ray of joy or hope.
Yeah,
That's it. Because go to the one in Isaiah 24, and not the one where Esau going to escape after 1,000 years. I want to go up above that.
Oh Lord.
Laughing at it.
When it speaks about the city of confusion is broken down, and it speaks about the mirth is gone or something like that.
Okay, verse 10.
Verse 10.
Yeah, you can start off there.
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, beginning at verse 10, and it reads, "The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in."
Right, because the Lord is going to cause everything to be shut down. Remember, scriptures speak about the cities. They'll shut down the cities. They're going to shut down the cities.
Yeah.
So they're going to put a kibosh, so to speak, on these, just like they did in 2020.
Yeah.
2020, 2021. That was just like a what's the word I'm looking for? A trial run for what's coming. Go ahead.
Verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets.
Right, there's a crying for wine as far as the truth is concerned, and as far as mirth is concerned. Because remember, this land here is all about having a good time. It's all about amusement. It's all about the bread and circuses. And Jake, the one thing about Jake, they love to be entertained. But there's going to come a point where that's all going to be shut down. When the truth is shut off, everything's going to be shut off, eventually. Bring it out. We'll go back to that.
2 Ezra 15:17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, because it's going to be shut down. Because what's the main purpose people coming into the city besides living there? They come to spend money. They come to the agora, to the marketplace.
They scum to the
Yeah, to go to restaurants, to go get them a latte, a caramel macchiato. You know what I'm saying? Or to go and get them, go to a bar, get some drinks, go to a restaurant, get some food, go to a spot to get some kicks, or go somewhere, get an outfit to go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, whatever. All of that's going to be shut down. You got it. Is there more?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
And that's the main thing. The pride is what's going to shut this place down. The Lord talked about Esau and his pride. And now he's going to bring them down. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Go ahead.
The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid.
Right. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Because, especially the Americans, because the Americans got a soft, Mo type of lifestyle. They had this got to be the weakest country on the planet. All other places you go to on the planet, for the most part, the people in those countries are hard because of the hard upbringing that they had. Here in America, they've been pampered. She dwelt carelessly. You know, and now the Lord's going to bring a judgment that's going to put hell upon you, and you're not going to know how to deal with it because you're not used to being in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
because America is killing the masculinity of this place, man.
That's
All
it.
right, that's why most of these men are soft.
Yep.
You know, hey, I'm not saying I'm tough enough. You might see the biggest Joe Bro, he
Yeah.
tough, but really you look him in his eyes and really look him down, and you really scared, man.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, what is society teaching these people? What is what they put in the food
Right.
to take away the masculinity?
Yep.
All right, what is society teaching these men to be? All right, in Apostle Khan's words as well too. The upbringing of Big Shirley, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, so hey, a lot of these men are weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You got a bunch of moles in the military walking around with pink M4s.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, pink berets on, man.
Yeah.
And then when something serious break out, then they're gonna be screaming, just like the what they trying to be. They're not gonna be, let's go. They're not gonna be in no rough spirit.
Right.
When
Hey.
bombs start going off, they're gonna be they're gonna be hugging each other.
Yep. They're gonna be crying and shit. Like years ago, there was these British. There was a war going on. I forgot where it was at, and I don't know if it was in Iraq or wherever it was.
I think it was Iraq.
But you had these
Like,
British soldiers laughing at the American soldiers because when they were getting attacked, they were screaming.
Yeah.
They were like crying like bitches.
Yeah, they was in the bunker.
Oh,
yeah.
you remember that?
Yeah, I choked the guy in the bunker, man, crying.
Hey, because hey, y'all laughing at that, but hey, him being scared.
Yeah.
They say that's the worst thing.
Is that Nahum 3?
That's the worst. That's one of the worst.
Should be as women.
With in war, somebody that's just scared.
Yeah.
Crying.
Well, the scriptures
because
tell
he
you
might
that.
go off and shoot you.
Yeah.
The Lord tells you that. It said, look, man, you know, if you got somebody that's afraid, don't go to war.
Yeah.
Because that shit is contagious.
Yeah.
You got a 10-year-old Chinese kid that can beat up half of the grown men here in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been trained from America. See, America don't put you into the so-called military until you're 18.
Right.
All right. You got these other countries that start these kids off at 5 and 6 and 7, and they trained all the way up until 18. So
Yeah.
hey, they already know the war of combat.
Oh, yeah.
All right. They be
Then-
drowning them.
Yep.
They get these men prepared.
They know the use of all types of weapons.
Yep.
You know, they know hand-to-hand combat. They like them Shaolin monks, the way they train those Shaolin monks.
Yeah.
Them Shaolin monks, man, they said a lot of them go, a lot of them don't make it. But the ones that make it, they're damn near unbeatable because of the hard upbringing that they have, you know, to get to that level of being a Shaolin monk.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have that in America. In America, you know, you'll have a Jake try out for football, and the first time he get hit, he quits.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
the first time he got to run a mile and he's all out of breath, he quits. This is a pussified goddamn country, man.
Yes, sir.
Weak.
But they're supposed to be these big, bad, tough, you know, warriors. You know, but they're not.
Yeah. And they know it. That's why they building robots. You know? That's why they building something they ain't got no spirit.
Did you find that in Nahum? There shall be as women.
Yeah.
I believe that's Nehemiah. I'm sorry, Nahum 3. Is that Nahum 3?
You want me to keep going on this?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, hey, but you said it. You said it. Like, damn, I forgot the point I was making. Go ahead, read.
No, you're talking about being pussified, not being brought up. The other nations, they're brought up through rigorous, you know, training.
Yeah, but it was something else. It'll come back to you. Go ahead.
And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Right.
That's right. Hey, your friend, hi. Everyone, hi. Good
Hey.
morning. Hey. But all hell break loose, they gonna be high. Give me everything you got. Okay, because hey.
Right.
a lot of
13
these-
verse.
like-
Nahum
like
3:13.
Like what the apostles going into, a lot of these people. Hey,
Matter of fact, start at
you
12.
Americans are
Start at
spoiled.
12.
Okay, you're spoiled. Okay, so when you get your back up against the wall and you're not used to being able to go get what you used to getting and going into that grocery store and buying whatever you want to,
Right.
you know, when all hell is breaking loose and all it is me and my family in survival,
Right.
you ain't gonna think about your friend that's next door.
No, sir.
When you think about it, you're gonna think about what? I'm finna go kill them and rob them.
Exactly.
I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my family.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. Hey, you have senses that you don't even know that awaken to you once enough terror grips you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, all of your senses heighten. When you get to a certain level of terror, man, or fear,
Yeah.
all of your senses heighten. I can't say that I was over there in the war and I wasn't afraid. I was scared as hell, man. You talking about bombs going off there shaking the whole ground.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't show it like other people did. You know, even though I was like, whoo, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't in the bunker crying.
I'm sorry, go ahead, brother. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but like, bro, but once that fear continuously grips you, your senses start to heighten, man.
Yeah.
Everybody starts to, it's like a
mechanism,
a mode that kicks on in everybody, the
Yeah.
survival mode.
Right.
You know, and then what's gonna happen when these people hit survival mode? They're gonna become narcissists. They're gonna just start offing people.
Yeah. Hey, you know, like we were watching the movie Lone Survivor, right?
Sociopaths.
So what happened was in there, these motherfuckers is falling off of mountains, hitting boulders and rocks and trees. And he said, man, these motherfuckers should have been broke up. They shouldn't be able to move. But they were still able to get up and run and function and, you know, and still be in the battle.
Yeah.
But then, because what's happening is that adrenaline kicks in.
Yep.
And once an adrenaline kicks in, you don't feel anything. You know, because it's almost like on a small level, like spiritual power.
Yep.
You know, and once it kicks in, you don't really feel anything. That's why, like when you boxing or fighting, MMA, whatever, in the fight, most of the time you don't feel nothing. But the next day, you feel sore, you feel the aches and the pains, and that's what he felt. He had bones sticking out of him. He had shrapnel all over his body.
Yeah,
he
the
had
one guy got shot in the head and was still sitting
he
there
got shot in the head. He was still functioning, still operational, still had his mind, you know, to where he could still point his weapon and take motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
You know, because of that adrenaline kicks in.
Yeah.
You know?
People never been to that point. People in America, they never been to that point.
Exactly.
But when they get to that point, a lot of these people gonna become sociopaths.
Y'all got that?
They're gonna be able to kill. They're gonna be able to kill with impunity. They're gonna be able to kill without really being effective.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
the majority of these men, forget about the women. The majority of these men in the military, they're gonna lose it. They're gonna be like women because they act like women right now. You know?
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother. Bring that out.
This is Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 12. All thy strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first striped figs.
Right. Read it again.
God, this is Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Now you good, brother.
All thy strongholds shall be like fig trees.
Right. Your stronghold means what? Just where you planted at, you know, defending your position. It's gonna be like fig trees. It's gonna be shaken. You know, and you know when you have a tree that's full of figs and you shake it, and the figs fall right off. And that's pretty much America because the harvest is ripe. See, once you reach the pinnacle of your empire, the next step is going down. You've been on a downward spiral since the 60s.
Right.
You know, and now you're at the very end of it. You know? Go ahead. It's a lot, I thought you was reading. Go ahead.
It says, with the first stripe figs,
Right, go ahead.
if they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater.
Who's the mouth of the eaters? The Russians, the Chinese, you know, Ishmael, and all them different countries, North Korea, all them different countries that are allied with Russia. And that will be allied with Russia. You know, go ahead. And including the American allies, which are going to turn against the whole. Go ahead, bro.
It says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women.
Right, the people in the midst of thee are women. Matter of fact, there's one in either Jeremiah 50 or Jeremiah 51. You got that one? Okay. Matter of fact, read that and we'll go back to it.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 37. A sword is upon your horses and upon their chariots.
Right, what are the horses and chariots now? The horses and chariots represent their military. You know, their planes, their tanks, you know, their Humvees and all the weaponry that they have. What movie was that? Yeah, that was the same movie, Lone Survivor. You know, they had a Apache, not an Apache, or what was that? The helicopter?
Chinook.
A Chinook. Right, and they had it up there, right? And the Afghan shot an RPG and took it out. And you know what the other dude said? He got on the radio. He said, an angel has fallen or something like that. I forgot exactly how he put it.
Yeah, that's what he said. An angel has fallen.
Right. So that they were calling those that weaponry their angels, like in the movie Saving Private Ryan, when he heard the jet bombers over them. You know, Matt Damon said those are B-50, whatever he said, and Tom Hanks said no, those are angels on our shoulders. Which shows you that the scriptures, when the scriptures speak about the dragon and his angels were cast out of heaven, that's talking about their weaponry. Because what does Esau use his weaponry for? Protection. That's their bodyguards. Like the angels are our bodyguards.
And the angels bring us salvation. Those weapons, that Chinook that got shot out of the sky was bringing like 3 squads of men to come and help the guys that was in the firefight.
That's right.
You know, so that it was bringing to them this earthly salvation. You know, but you know, the Lord's gonna bring us heavenly salvation, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. And there's going to be vehicles that come, which is what? Those chariots. You know, the angels and the chariots, you know, the angels are the Lord's military, and the chariots are their vehicles. You got more? Okay, we don't.
It says, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her,
Which is America, the mingled people. Go ahead.
and they shall become as women,
And they shall become as women. Go ahead.
a sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed.
Now, which one? Where is it says the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight? Is it? You got more to that, bro?
Nah, that was good.
Could somebody find that real quick?
I think
The
Jeremiah 51.
Yeah, it's either 51 or 50. It says that the mighty men of Babylon. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
This Jeremiah 51 and 30. It said the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Now, somebody go to the blue letter and get that word forborne. You know, because like you said, the dude tried to leave the convoy. You know, there was an individual that was in the war you was in, right?
Yeah. There was
You could tell the story.
OEF. Yeah, we were in the convoy, and we were going towards the city, and one of the front vehicles got hit by an IED, and it was blown up in the air. You know, we seen it. I was like in like the 4th, 5th vehicle, and I seen the whole vehicle go up in the air and come down. And when it came down, it went completely into a hole.
Damn.
That's how big the explosion was. And it was a guy that was in front of me. He did a U-turn and started hightailing back to the base. And you know, we all got radios on, and we heard the people in the vehicle cursing him out. You know.
Yep.
You know, we heard the people in the vehicle cursing the dude out. You know, because he got scared. He got scared, and a lot of these, you're dealing with people, man. You know that have had hard lives. A lot of these people have had cush lives, man. And the people that think they've had hard lives don't touch the lives of the people that over there in Russia, the people over there in China, man. You know,
That's right.
they don't touch the lives of those people. You got people over there in China working for pennies, man.
Yeah.
Making their own clothes.
Living hard lives.
You got Americans making $20 an hour complaining.
Yeah, $50, $100 an hour.
You can have as many kids as you want. Some people over there, they can't even have what 2 kids?
And all they eat pretty much is rice all goddamn day with chopsticks.
Yeah, man. You got people that live hard lives, and harder lives than the people over here. You know, so this war is not going. It's going. They're going to try to make it a ground war, but they're going to see that that's not working. So eventually, it's going to go nuclear.
Yeah.
You know, whatever contingency that America sends over there to fight those men, those people over there in the Middle East, they live hard, man. You talking about? I seen people pushing they run out of gas in between cities. I seen people pushing cars down the highway. The gas station was like 10 miles. They pushing a car in the desert. Hey, I seen little kids running stores over there. Like 4 or 5 year old, and it could sell man could sell you anything. What is it? What you want? You want this? You like this? This is a good movie. This is a good movie. Yes. We have good quality stuff. Like they run a game on you, man.
Hustlers.
5. They can't even they can't even reach over the counter hardly.
Yeah, they could barely pee straight.
Hey, you got little kids out there herding sheep. Kids, man.
Yeah. What the fuck America got?
Kids twerking.
You know, yeah. You know, little boys learning how to be little girls.
Yep.
Little girls learning how to be boys.
Yep.
You know, you got your bad restaurants, bad food. Everything is processed. The Big Shirley diet. You know, that's it. That's the Big Shirley diet.
You killing the people, but you think you gonna win a war with them?
Right.
Come on, man. This place is through, man.
It's finished. Yep.
Hey, that's why the Lord compared this place to a woman, to a harlot. But you got more on that? Who you were reading? Yeah. Did you? Oh, forborn.
Yeah.
The water, bro.
Forborn in the blue letter, it means to stop, cease, desist, forego, cease to be,
Right.
leave undone, forbear.
Right. In other words, they don't want to fight
Right.
because they're like women. You know? And see, pretty much America is a damsel in distress. You know, even the military. I mean, you still got your warriors out there. You still got your Navy SEALs and whatever other, special forces. But for the most part, the majority of the American military, they're like a damsel in distress. You know, they joined. I went to the military. I wasn't. Lord got me out of there a few months before the war. You know, and I was over there. One of the sergeants, he was a flamer. You know, said he was married or whatever. I said, this motherfucker, he's a goddamn mo. Right. You know, when I was in basic training, they had an Amalekite and a simple-minded, down south Jake. You know, that was the leaders, and then we were doing a mission at night, and not like this, man. You know, but we were doing a mission that night for the basic training. And the drill sergeants were throwing, gas at us. And these two faggots, these two moles, they ran through the goddamn woods, man. They left everybody there. They ran through the goddamn woods. You know, man, come on, man.
They supposed to be leaders, though.
Exactly. But they put them too, and guess what? They didn't take them out from being leaders. They took off through the goddamn woods running.
Yeah, left the troops out there.
Yeah.
Those are U.S. leaders. Go ahead, bro.
That's another thing too. When they issued that draft, a lot of you Chicago, I want to pull the Draco, and I want to pull my switches. That's why a lot of y'all gonna die in that war.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a different aspect of you sitting out there shooting your AK down the street at somebody.
Right.
Or you shooting your whatever, the switch at somebody.
Right.
It's gonna be a totally different aspect of war.
Right. Now, did y'all? I believe that was the movie Glory. You had this one Jake. He was a damn good shot. Pow, he was hitting. I mean, everything they put in his way, he was hitting it. Pow, pow. But then all of a sudden, the sergeant got around him and started shooting around him. Started creating a commotion, and he kept missing. It's a different thing when things are calm and you can get your right aim. But when all type of commotion is going and bombs exploding and bazookas and grenades and all that and all kind of shit going on, people getting shot and killed, and you in a state of terror and fright, and you can still maintain your composure, now you talking.
Yeah.
But the average American can't do that.
Yeah, sometimes it's scary when there's a lot of rounds going off around you. It's scary to put your eyes on that sight because it's narrow. The sight, when you put your eyes on the sight to aim to hit somebody, is narrow. You can't see if somebody's running up on you. So a lot of people. That's how it's a lot of friendly fire, because a lot of people don't use the sights. They just shoot in this general direction, and they be hitting everybody. Right. That's how that friendly fire happens. People, it's all this stuff going on. People are afraid, and what happens? They just start shooting anything that's moving. All
right, so yeah, go ahead, brother.
Oh, just real quick point. Like I said, the weak military, I remember when I was in high school and into the day, they recruit out of the high schools and stuff. But they're not selling you to be a warrior for your nation. They're selling you, hey, we'll pay for your college. Come on in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
You
got
know?
a bunch of people that just wanted their school paid for. They're not wanting to fight.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah, finish that up. Read it again.
Back in Jeremiah 51 and 30, it said, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might hath failed. They became as women.
Right. They became as women. Their might has failed. They became as women. You know, because that's it's indicative of America falling. You know, because when you go, you know, to war, you know, if you have women and children, they're the first ones that's going to be taken out. You know, and then older men, you know, weak men, you know, the only ones that'll be left are usually the warriors. You know, and that's what. I'm sorry. Was that? No, go.
No, we just seen a part of that just with this last issue over there in Israel.
Yeah.
They start bombing the women and kids.
Yep. Hospitals. Come on, man. That's supposed to be a no-no.
Yep.
You know. You got more?
It just said they have burned her dwelling places.
Right, because eventually this place is going to be burnt up. You know, that's why it says men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking at the things that are coming upon the earth. You know, because it's going to be terrible. Like, see, that's why it says that it shall be like no other time ever in history, because not only are all these commotions going to be going on with the earthquakes and the different storms and things that are happening, tempests, uproars of the people, famines, people losing it, you know, people killing each other. But then after all of that, the MOTB and all that, then you're going to see Yahweh Shai with the angels coming with the chariots shooting lasers, you know, and it's going, come on, man. Why do you think the prophets prayed to the Lord, you know, please, you know, I pray to be protected in those days, you know?
It's gonna be serious, man.
Who will deliver me in those days, God?
Woo! Because the other day I saw that old movie, The Day After Tomorrow, and it was like when all hell broke loose, there was the flood coming through New York.
Right.
And then it was like 5 or 6 tornadoes happening at one time.
Exactly.
You know that?
Preset.
You got it. Hey, we read that earlier in Amos. As if he fled from a lion and a serpent met him, so on and so forth. You got it.
This Isaiah 13:6. How ye for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Beautiful.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Right, and see, this is what people don't get. It's a destruction coming. The day of the Lord is destruction. The blowing of the trumpet. You know, great disaster, great destruction. You know, because it's the judgment of the Most High coming down upon the earth. And the only ones that's going to be safe are the elect that are going to be beamed up into the chariots.
Right.
You got it?
NLT is funny.
Now bring it.
This is Isaiah 13:6. Scream in terror, for the day of the Lord has arrived.
Right.
The time for the Almighty to destroy.
Yeah. You know, because when there's hell, because that Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, it was a calm day. There was blue skies. You know, everything was lovely. People were, you know, just getting to work, got their lattes and their caramel macchiatos and their, you know, their different, you know, cappuccinos, you know, going into work. Everybody punching the clock, you know, getting everything ready, going up the elevator. Hey, Bob, how you doing today? You know, going up, you know, and then talking about what they did the night before or what they're gonna do, you know, at the weekend. And then all of a sudden, that shit just came like that, boom, just collapsed. That's how it's gonna be. As in the days of Noah, as in the days of Lot. You know? Y'all got it.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Right, because it's going to be such devastation, a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that very time. And at that time, that people shall be delivered, those that have been written in the book.
That's right.
You know, the elect. You got more?
Yeah. And they shall be afraid.
Pangs.
Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
Right. Somebody look up that word pangs in the blue letter. Come on, you know you got to bring out the NLT, brother. I know you're dying to bring it out. What verse was that?
That's Isaiah 13 to 17.
Double couple.
Okay,
Con.
this is Isaiah 13
Yeah, we got to cut you off after this, or no? Just
and 8 in NLT. And people are terrified, pangs of anguish grip them, like those of a woman in labor.
see, it's a thing. It's a thing to be scared. It's a thing to be frightened. It's a thing to be like, you know, like somebody jump out, woo, and you like, oh. But it's a thing to be horrified, where you got pangs of terror gripping you,
Yeah.
where you're petrified. You can't even move. You know.
It continues to say, they look helplessly at one another, their faces aflame with fear.
Right, because they're not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna add the scripture say what? Men shall wander the street like blind men because they sinned against the Lord. They ain't gonna have no direction. They ain't gonna have no. The Spirit ain't gonna be telling them what to do. But us, we gonna hear the Spirit. The Spirit gonna be telling us, look, go this way.
Yeah.
Do this, do that. And the Lord is gonna be keeping us from the dangers that everybody else are receiving, man.
Danger. He's coming with anger.
Hey, that's our faith.
Right.
That's what we believe.
That's it.
You know.
Hey, remember we were reading that earlier? The reason is gonna escape them.
Oh yeah.
know?
The reason.
You know, I believe that's somebody get that. 2 Ezra 5.
Because everybody's comfortable. Everybody. Oh, you know, my cozy house and my sleep number and you know, and we would just build an extra room in the back for the family and you know.
You like that, right? Got a whole house in the back for their family.
Yeah, you know, the guest house is almost finished. You know. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, did you get pangs? Yeah, we're gonna go back to that.
Pain, this is from the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. A brief piercing spasm of pain, a sharp attack of mental anguish.
Ooh,
A sharp attack of mental anguish.
In the blue letter, also in Strong's definitions, a hinge as pressed and turning, also a throw as in
Start at 8.
physical or mental pressure.
Read that last part again. You can start at verse 8. 2 Ezra 5 and 8. But go ahead.
Also a throw as a physical or mental pressure.
Physical or mental pressure. Because, matter of fact, read this and we'll go into this. Is going to explain it better than I can.
This is 2 Esdras chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Right, there shall be a confusion also in many places, mainly these cities. Go ahead.
And the fire shall be up, sent out again, and the wild beasts.
Right, oft, meaning often, because shit's gonna break out. Go ahead.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
You see that? They're gonna come out from those different, habitats where they at, because Esau done destroyed everything. Go ahead.
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Go ahead.
It says, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet.
Meaning confusion. Go ahead.
And all friends shall destroy one another.
For lack of bread, so on and so forth. Go ahead.
Then shall wit hide itself.
Wit shall hide itself. Go ahead.
And understanding withdraw itself.
Understanding withdraw itself. Go ahead.
Into his secret chamber.
Right, because they're not going to be able to have any answers, any guidance. See, like now something happened, people are still able to function somewhat, even though they might be nervous or scared. But after about a few minutes, things kind of die down, and then reason starts coming back into them. Oh, it's over. It ain't going to be over. It's going to keep intensifying. You know?
A lot of people don't. A lot of people when situations happen, they don't know how to react.
Exactly.
Right when the situation is happening, they don't know how to react and move.
Right.
See, so like my uncle was in the military, DMAS member. He used to do all types of stuff to us like that though. Make us run around in the dark.
Right.
Make us sit outside in the mud. Oh, you remember Otis?
Yeah.
He used to do all types of things
crazy,
to make us be able to react to different types of situations.
Exactly.
So like most people do, they hear a gunshot, they freeze.
Right.
You know, 90% of people, they freeze up.
Yep.
They've never been in that type of situation.
Yep.
They freeze. But somebody that's prepared, probably like a D-Mass, or you've been in the military, or you've been around gunshots, they gonna run because they've already been mentally trained to move.
Yep. Hey, we would do stuff like that. You know, like when we had field training, you know, like, you know, some of us, you know, like on the downtime, we hide behind trees. You know, when they ring the child bell, you know, when they ring the child bell, people come to get child. We jump out to see how quick their reaction time is gonna be. You know, and then all of y'all would have been dead. You know, he might have survived, but y'all would have been dead, or this or that. You know, because that's training people to always be at the ready. You know, I had men under me. I didn't want them to, you know, go over there and get killed, man. You know, but yeah, man. Hey, I remember all this, man. I remember that.
You know, like the elect, we're going to be in that state of mind when our hell is breaking loose. Lord's going to have that spirit on us to be able to react, to move the way that He wants us to move, to go in the direction He wants us to go, to follow His instructions.
Right.
But you 2/3 of the rest of you people that are out here, y'all going to be destroyed because what? Y'all not going to have that cover from Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
That's right. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Strength to salvation. Somebody said they had a precept? Precept that.
Sirach 2 and 18. Should I still go?
We want to start
Spirit. I'm just gonna start.
Bring it out.
Verse 17 it says, "They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in His sight." Verse 18.
That's right. That's why we were just going into the men are preparing and how we preparing ourselves by getting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. By the Lord going through the trials that the Lord is putting us through, getting us prepared for that day. All right. So that's how we preparing ourselves. That's how we preparing our hearts. All right. Hey, getting out of the ways of this world. All right. Not taking on the ways or the thoughts of this world. That's how we preparing our hearts. You know. Hey, the number one way is to do what? Hey, stay focused and stuck into these scriptures, man.
That's it.
All right, hey, that's preparing your heart at all times because your heart is constantly being what? Being taught and trained. You're constantly learning.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's the treasures in heaven where moth nor rust doth corrupt. Right. That's you putting treasures up in your spiritual bank account.
That's it.
You know. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and these speakings, lessons, and all that. Those are like the mental calisthenics. You know, getting us prepared for what's coming. And then watching, how should I say, watch as well as pray. Prayer is a big thing. Watching is a big thing, you know. And then, you know, like I get information from brothers that send me stuff. You know, like if I run across stuff, I send it to brothers, and brothers send me stuff. So that's how I stay up on you know, a lot of different things, you know. Go ahead.
What's up, D?
Verse 18 is saying, "We will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of man, for as His majesty is, so is His mercy."
Right, because we want to fall in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Right.
All right, the spirit and truth. Man.
Hey, King David said that. Let me fall in the hands of the Lord.
Yeah. Can you read that last part?
It says, "And not into the hands of man."
Right, not to the hands of man. Because, hey, we know man, if you trust in man, hey, you're going to be destroyed, man. That's right. All right? Because Esau, Edom, so-called white man, and all these other nations, the people of this world can't save you, man. All right? It's only by the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahweh you can be saved, man. All right? Having faith in them, man. And it starts with having the true name. All right?
That's right. And brother, you said a mouthful. That's exactly where that's the foundation.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't build unless you got a foundation, a strong foundation.
That's right.
You know, those names are very important. That's why these devils, when you get these other devils that sell out, they take the names away.
Yep.
You know? All for some bacon, man.
Precept.
Bring it out.
Back you up. This is the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 12. And it reads, "Neither is there salvation in any other. For there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved."
That's it. And that name is Yahweh and Yahushai. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Because Yahushai is the name of the deliverer. Yahushai, Yah is He, Yahushai is deliverer or savior. He is the savior, you know, of the nation of Israel. Right now it's for the elect, but He died for the whole nation of Israel.
That's right. That's right. all you other camps that's going into that, you don't have to know the name and all of that BS. Hey man, hey that day of judgment is coming upon you.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, that day of judgment is coming, man.
Oh yeah.
You misleading the people.
Yep.
Hey man, we say this all the time. I said, hey man, you better take heed and repent to you. How about some y'all shine where you get that liberty, man? Hey, because your destruction will probably be twice as worse as anybody else's, man.
Yep.
All right. What you say, bro? Hey man, y'all better get up out of that, man. Hey, let go of the ways of this world. Quit worrying about chasing that damn bag. Hey, that money is finna be obsolete. So what are you going up against the scriptures for? That money ain't finna mean nothing to you.
That's it. Riches make themselves wings.
Hey,
And now Esau's finna take it to a digital level.
Right.
So if he feel like you said one thing wrong, even though you on his payroll,
right,
shut you down.
Yeah. So what all them racks you sold out for gonna do for you?
What they gonna do for you?
What you won't do.
Hey, you're not gonna be able to monitor your bank account.
That's right.
You know, under that, it's a total draconian system.
Yeah.
You know, private ledger banking. You're not gonna be able to monitor your money. All you're gonna do is be able to spend it.
Right.
Man riding around on horses, want to be presenting yourself to be a king here on this earth. You're gonna be able to go get them. You can't go get 12 steaks if Esau say you can't get them.
Right.
You're gonna be able to go in that grocery store and get whatever you want because this is what I want at this time and moment.
Right.
No, you're gonna be under subjection just like everybody else that is not in this truth.
Hey.
The 100% truth.
Hey, like the military, when they go to war or whatever the case may be, they're out in the field, they get MREs, meals ready to eat, right? And in those MREs, you don't know what the hell you're gonna get.
That's right.
You know, whatever package is given to you, that's what you got.
Yeah.
You know, and if the man next to you don't want what you got, guess what? You in trouble. You got to eat that, Jack.
Yeah, and it's all trash.
That's what rations are all about. That's right. They give you what. Look, you gonna eat what they tell you to eat.
You sold yourself out for what?
Right.
Because you're not gonna be in a power position.
Oh, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
You're not gonna be in a power position.
Yeah.
You don't have no power in that time and in that day. You're gonna be just like every other Joe Blow that didn't want to follow the real law, statute, commandments of the Heavenly Father, man.
And he ain't talking about Joe Blow the lover, man. I'm sorry, man.
So why sell out, man? Why sell out? I was thinking about that the other day. Why they selling out? And when all hell breaks loose, or when they really put that system in, you're gonna be just like the next person next to you. You're not gonna have no special treatment because you did what Esau wanted you to do before his system came in. He's gonna treat you just like the next damn nigga.
Yeah. We done already got an example of that with the uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah. That was an example right there.
Come on, and what was the first thing to go? The name of Yahweh Shai. And he said, we gonna call the Most High's name? He gonna call his name Ban Yahweh. Then eventually the Most High's name was gone. Then eventually they started bringing in the virgin birth. They started bringing in hell. All these different Roman Catholic doctrines and dogmas. And this is what that devil vocab is trying to do to us. He's trying to subject us back to that bullshit captivity Christianity. And we ain't going for it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know? You can't pull the wool over everybody's eyes, devil. Because you're not going to be able to deceive the elect.
That's right.
That's right. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. You know, and whom the God of this world has blinded the mind of them which believe not. And they don't believe because the Most High made them not to believe. So if you conquer an unbelieving soul, that soul was given to you anyways. Because the Lord blinded them from getting it anyways. Regardless of if they woke up to the truth or not.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping that nigga away from us.
Exactly. Bring it out. What's that, brother?
The Lex have
Romans 11 and 7.
Yeah. That's it. And matter of fact, go to Isaiah 29 and 9. You know, once you get that precept in Romans.
Yeah. This is the book of Romans, chapter 11, beginning in verse 7, and it reads, "What then? Israel have not obtained what she seeketh for."
And y'all be seeking for all types of stuff. Y'all run to the Buddha, you run to Allah, you run into all these different doctrines because of what? Because you want to be blinded, because you know the Lord has you blinded, but some of you niggas just think it's a joke.
Because Jake is looking for the truth.
Yep.
You know, but they're not gonna get the truth.
Yep.
Because there's gonna be all type of snares and traps and pitfalls that's gonna redirect them away. Like the elect hear the voice behind them saying this is the way, they turn around, do the 180 and go back the other way.
Yes, sir.
Jake don't hear that. They're going, and you know, they got a fork in the road that has 20 different ways.
Yeah.
And depending on who they are, they go to 20 different ways. You know? Go ahead.
Back in Romans 11:7. What then have Israel not obtained which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
The election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So who blinded them? The Most High did from getting it. Now, do you know that there's one angel that's blinding all of these Israelites? Let's go to Isaiah 6 and 9. Before we read the other one, Isaiah 20. Now go to Isaiah 6 and 9.
Isaiah 6 got it right here. This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed.
Now, matter of fact, read up, start around the 7th verse.
God. This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 7. And he laid it upon my mouth.
One more verse up.
God. Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 6. Then flew of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand.
Right, this was an angel that came to Isaiah with a live coal in his hand. Coal is set up for filtering, you know, cleaning. Go ahead.
Which he had taken with the tongues from off the altar.
Meaning that's the truth of the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that's up in the throne of the Most High, that's coming down for the Lord and delivering. I don't know what that devil said, but let him keep on going down the road.
Sound like you said something arachnophobia.
Oh man, what did he say? Okay, yeah, the fear of nations.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. What you think? You think you deep? Go ahead, man.
Verse 7. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, lo, this hath touched my lips.
Right, so in other words, now the words that come out of you, like Yahushua told the disciples, now are you clean through the words which I have spoken. So from that point on, whatever you speak is going to be clean, it's going to be pure, it's going to be the right doctrine. Go ahead. Because Isaiah was saying, I'm a man of unclean lips, because he saw the glory of the Lord and he didn't feel worthy of that. You know, go ahead.
And thine iniquity is taken away.
Right, your iniquity is taken away. Go ahead.
And thy sin purged.
Right, because at this moment right here, Isaiah would represent the elect. You know, go ahead.
Also, I heard the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai saying, whom shall I send, and who will I go for us?
Right, so there's a council once again in heaven, and the Most High Yahweh was asking, who am I going to send to take care of this particular deed, this particular job? I got a job for one of y'all. You know, the angels, they like, you know, they salivate to do the Lord's work. You know, go ahead.
Then said I, here am I, send me.
Right. Then said I, here am I, send me. So there's one individual, one angel saying, send me, Lord. I'll go take care of it. Go ahead.
And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
So this is an angel. Whenever you preach the word and you get Israelites that can't understand what you're saying, they scoff it, they can't, they just, no matter how much you break it down, they can't get it. That angel is blocking their pineal gland. He's blocking that heavenly signal from on high to get into their brain, into their spirit, into their psyche, so that they cannot understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
And see ye indeed.
Right, and see ye indeed. Now read that again from the top, from 9.
This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Right, hear ye indeed, but understand not. You're going to hear the word, you're going to hear the breakdown, but you're not going to get it. You're not going to understand it. Go ahead.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Right, so see it with your own eyes, but you won't be able to perceive it. Go ahead.
Make the heart of this people fat.
Meaning their mind. Go ahead.
And make their ears heavy.
Right, so that they can't understand spiritually. Go ahead.
And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Right, so if they can see with their eyes, hear with their ears, and believe with their heart, then they will convert, meaning turn back to the Lord, repent, and then they will be healed. But the Lord don't want them to be healed.
They're not of the elect.
They're not of the elect. That's it. That goes hand in hand with Romans 11. Go ahead.
It says, then said I, Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, how long?
Right. For how long is this going to last or endure? Go ahead.
And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants.
Right. Until the cities be wasted without inhabitants. Go ahead.
And the houses without man.
Right. And the houses without man. Go ahead.
And the land be utterly desolate.
Right. Let's talk about America. This land be utterly desolate. Go ahead.
And the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land.
And that's coming here to America. Because eventually they ain't going to listen to the prophets. The ones that don't listen, they're going to be destroyed. Period. Go ahead.
But yet, and it shall return. Slakia, read that over. It says, but yet, and it shall be a tenth, and it shall return.
Which is a portion. Go ahead. And it shall what? Return. Why? Because they're going to hear, they're going to see, they're going to understand, they're going to accept it, believe it, repent, and the Lord's going to heal them. Go ahead.
And shall be eaten.
Right, it shall be eaten, meaning because they're going to eat the truth.
That's right.
Go ahead.
As a teal tree and as an oak.
Go ahead.
Whose substance is in them when they cast their loaves, so holy seed shall be in the substance thereof.
Right, the holy seed shall be the substance thereof. Yahushua said, he said, wisdom is justified of her children. Meaning the ones that are part of the elect are going to speak the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They're going to understand it. They're going to follow the Lamb. But the rest are not going to get it. Go ahead. That was it?
Yep.
All right, so y'all got it.
That makes you appreciative and thankful.
Yep.
For the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That we able to get there, man.
Man,
It's a great gift. Go ahead.
I was thinking that before you said it. Like,
Y'all got it? Y'all got it?
We out here preaching,
Man,
man.
we got people selling the Lord out for pennies, man, for wooden nickels.
Yeah. What niggas with mildew in them?
God damn.
Oh, man.
Y'all got it, good.
quick
Well,
reset.
let's go.
It's John 12:16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yep,
The deceived and the deceiver are his.
that's right.
Showing, hey, the Lord's in total control of this, man. All right, the ones that gonna get it are gonna get it. The ones that are deceiving, he set them up to deceive. The one being deceived, and he allowed them to be deceived as well. He don't want them.
It's just that simple.
That's simple.
You know, so when Vocab and James White the Edomite and Dr. Quas Brown and all them individuals come up and the jakes that they deceive that are helping them teach that same madness, and they get other Israelites get caught up in that whole fray, they meant to roll down that road. Because you're Satan, the Pied Piper. You know, that's leading the those that are set up for that slaughter, that troop that's set up for that slaughter, you're leading them down the wrong path. Because the Most High wants them to go down that path. You know? Because if he didn't, he would wake them up. You know? It's very easy for the Lord to wake somebody up.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously he doesn't want everybody to wake up because the truth is simple. Simplicity that is in Yahweh Shai. But not everybody's going to get it. Bring it out.
Sirach 39 and 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
Beautiful. Read that again.
Sirach 39 to 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
One more time.
Sirach 39 to 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
And that's why the scriptures say, he that is slow to anger is of great understanding. Because we understand why. Now sometimes, we get a little extra, we get emotional because, that's the zeal of the Lord. Like the disciples, when Yahweh was kicking ass, I believe when he was kicking ass in the temple, they said that they understood how the zeal of the Lord had eaten them up.
Yeah.
But for the most part, when you understand, you don't really get as mad, even though you still get frustrated with the conversation of the wicked, but you don't get as mad because we know that eventually that unbelief and those acts that these people are committing are going to lead to their destruction and their judgment.
Yeah, you think you be at work or something, you be like, man, somebody's got to fill that lot though. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like, all right, I'm good.
Hey, Yahweh Shai, once again, it is impossible, but that offenses must come. But woe unto that man by whom the offense cometh. It was better that a millstone be hanged around his neck and he drowned in the deepest part of the sea.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
I hope I'm not mixing two scriptures together. But even if so, precept upon precept.
That kind of
But y'all got it. Bring it out.
Yeah, just like doing the C-19 situation, when we had Israelites out there, they were pushing for the juicy juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the spirit was upon, Great Millstone and those that's like-minded to go and we didn't fall for that trap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh Shem
That's
for
right.
that.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, I had already been experimented on when I was in the military. They gave us an experimental anthrax vaccine, man. I'm thankful the Lord, had mercy. But that the next year they said we're not giving it out no more because and then I was mad. I remember they said we're not giving this vaccine out no more, because certain people had
reactions.
Yeah, certain reactions to it. But I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful to Yahweh Shai have mercy on me, man.
Yeah.
But I knew from that experience and from other experiences, man. You had people coming back from the war, they getting medication. I had a medication because I couldn't sleep. Took the medication because I couldn't sleep, but I was waking up with headaches every day.
Yeah.
So I knew not to trust his medicine already, man.
Yeah.
That's not solving the problem. You wake up, you can't sleep at first, then you took something, you sleep good, but you wake up with a headache.
Right, because there's something in there that's messing up your body that is not natural.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you shall eat poison and live.
Yeah.
Hey, if they eat anything, I forget how it's worded in Mark 16, it shall not harm them. And that's Satan, and that's how Satan gonna get these people, because they're gonna be in a position of need, and they're gonna take whatever he gives them, and it's gonna be to their harm, not to their benefit. It's gonna seem like a benefit, but it's gonna turn to harm.
Right. Well, they're showing you that now with pharmaceuticals. They give you a medicine for one thing, and then it's got all these side effects at the end.
And they tell you that on the commercials. May cause internal bleeding. Your liver might fall out. When you go to the bathroom, you see this big long thing in there. Don't worry, it's just your spleen.
High ocular pressure, polyps on the brain, and all kind of crazy.
If your eyes start bulging out, contact the physician.
And then after after a couple thousand people die, they make an apology commercial.
Right.
We're sorry. And they do a lawsuit. And then, people, there's so many people on the lawsuit, they all get $13.
Yeah. You go to blow your nose, your whole sinus cavity comes out.
Right. Well, what was the one, Viagra, they said if you should have experienced blindness, numbness of the tongue, loss of hearing, immediately pick up the phone and call your doctor. How?
Right. Exactly.
Hey, one warning label read testicular cancer. I threw that shit as far as I couldn't see it no more.
Dang.
Testicular cancer? You mean to tell me this is a warning for the stuff you're giving me to heal me? wanted, testicular cancer.
No value.
No value. This is no value.
13 and 14.
I got precept.
Yeah, I got.
The physicians of no value. Absolutely.
This is Proverbs 11 and 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of the transgressors shall destroy them. So yeah, that's the integrity of the upright. And what's the thing? That's having that character, okay, within yourself, to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and having that faith. All right. He said, but the perverseness of the transgressors shall destroy them. What are the transgressors? The ones who don't keep the law. Okay? Just like Baruch 4:1 says, you know, and just roughly paraphrasing, he that keepeth the book of this law shall live, and he that turns away from it is going to die.
Right.
All right, this is just want to bring that Job 13 and 4 real quick. It says, but ye are forgers of lies. You're all physicians of no value. Right, that's why, you know, Esau Edom in this damn pharmakia medicine, man. All right, you have all these different reactions, like say, you get the headaches, and now my shoulders hurt, now I can't breathe at night. Well, here, then they start piling up the medication. Before you know it, you're taking this medication to stop this effect, and this medication to stop that effect, and the list goes on, man. You're just a customer at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
They're not trying to heal you.
Hey, well, Revelation 18 goes into that. When it speaks about the sorceries.
Yep.
You know, I mean, but y'all brothers got it. Y'all got it.
Even me and the brother was talking about even like the prenatal pills that they give these women that are pregnant. They have so many side effects. That's why some baby come out with Down syndrome and different things like that, man. And prenatal pills be fucking the women up, man. Fucking their pregnancy up, man.
Hey, that's why it says that menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you could use it for these gremlins out here in the streets, but it's really talking about deformed, babies being deformed.
Yeah. But they be having so many different.
But we still use it for, you know, for these gremlins out here. But you got it.
Yeah, I had read the bottle. It has so many different side effects and different things that could affect you badly. Mm-hmm. So you know you gotta really watch it. Really, you gotta watch anything you take from Esau, man. Period.
Yeah.
All right, because hey man, he looking to destroy you anywhere it goes. So you gotta watch everything. You know, hey, we already are eating poison because of this devil puts pesticides all over the fruits and vegetables. You know, so we really got to you got to be careful about everything you eat. You just really got to have the faith in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Because he'll make it worse. He'll stick a camera up your butt with all kind of radiation. Shoot, you know, like, man, this dude is the devil, man. He's a weirdo, man. You know, hey man, like at this point, I'm like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that dude for nothing. Nope. Like, if I get my vitals checked or something, just to make sure the numbers cool, you know. But at this point, you ain't sticking nothing. You ain't sticking nothing in me. I don't want no shots. You know, I don't. You know, none of that, man.
No sir.
Oh, I was gonna say,
good.
John D. Rockefeller, he took over the American medical industry.
Well, he created it.
He created it. He created it, and then, if I recall, added petroleum to the medicines, which end up causing cancer. So what did he do next? Get with this guy Carnegie, and they create the American Cancer Society.
Yep.
So he's somewhat healing you. What you think he's doing?
Well, no, he's treating you.
Yeah, treating you.
You know, it's a difference between treating and curing. And we're not medical doctors. We're not giving medical advice. We're just sharing some information that we've read about and did research.
Fair use.
You know, you got it.
This is Proverbs 4:16. For he sleep not except he have done mischief.
Boom.
And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
That's it.
You know, this devil man, he can't sleep unless he find a way to do something to try to destroy you, man. All right, and the bad part is, man, hey, all of y'all still, even after, you know, the so-called, y'all still putting y'all faith into this devil, man. Putting your faith into the system.
Yep.
That's collapsing. You can see it.
Because they blind. They can't see. You need to get some glasses like DMC.
You know? If you ask average Jake what's going on in the world, they can't tell you, but they can tell you about fucking LeBron James. They can tell you what's going on in these football games.
My people are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
You know? They can tell you about the scandal with P. Diddy and all these other things going on. But if you ask them about what's going on in the world, are the prophecies and the scriptures coming true, they have no knowledge of it, man.
Yeah. Hey, if you ask them why the people that took the juice is getting 5 to 6 to 7 inch ropes of protein, synthesis pulled out of their veins, it ain't no answer. Ain't no answer, man. Everybody just look up at the moon.
Well, the answer is that the devil is ruling.
Yeah, exactly.
When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, where the guilty is, so is silence.
For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
There you go. See, and they don't think they're ever going down.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it. They don't think they're ever going down. They think that this demonic way of being, this destructive way of being is going to continue to rule on forever and ever. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee who frameth mischief by a law? Y'all got it.
Sirach 38:4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
So, but what did he do? He started a campaign against the homeopathic physicians. I have a problem saying that word.
Physicians, yeah.
And pretty much he called them a bunch of quacks. He was arresting them. Some of them he was off.
And putting out a lot of false information too. Discrediting certain healing elements.
Right. So go.
No. Hey, if you take this, you have risk for this and that and this and that and that and this.
Yeah.
But people are taking it and healing themselves.
Yeah. And like I said, we're not medical doctors. We're not giving medical information.
Yeah.
All right. But go ahead, and we're not getting paid.
They did that with Dr. Sutton. And that man, he won his case in court. So hey man,
Look, with the devil, there's no winning with the devil.
That's right.
Because even if you get him, if you corner him, you win, he gonna get you back somehow, some way.
He'll just change the rules of the game.
Yep. When you learn the rules, they change the game. Or when you learn the game, they change the rules. Exactly. It's like, damn, I thought it was 100 yards. Well, no, now it's 110. Y'all got it. Come on, let's go. Keep throwing them codes.
Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. All right, and that's what you see right now, man. All right, because wherever Jake is at, okay, Esau Edom, all right, he made it to where he polluted, all right, really the majority of this food that we consume, man.
Yep.
All right. You may go to like a restaurant or just recently I went to Culver's and had like a burger from there, and I threw that shit up, man. And that's how you know, man, there's something in that food that my body rejected. And that's what he's doing with all this food that he sets up. All right, these corner stores where Jake live at, okay. Even if you look at the full spectrum, all right, even where these Edomites live at, okay, where these richer heathen or these Jakes that's doing more well off, all that food is tainted, man. It's not a 100% natural, man. It hasn't been tampered with. Okay,
right. It's poison.
Yep.
Hey, that's why you gotta come by the crib and get those elk burgers, brother.
Yeah, I messed up on
Oh, we smashed some elk burgers, man.
Hey man, because this devil, basically we've been going into all day, man. This devil want to kill you, man.
Yeah.
And not just you, and hey, he even want to kill his own people, man.
Yeah.
He want to kill his own people, man. All right, because he wants to have that population control, man. All right, they only want so many people on earth.
Even starting off with the kids, he's poisoned the Enfamil, the Similac, all that. But that's what the government prescribed to give to your babies.
The WIC program.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and to your point, Elder, why is the Food and Drug Administration under the same roof?
Right. Well, the Food and Drug Administration used to be an actual chemical company
Right.
before it transitioned.
Right.
That's what I'm
put
gonna
the
say.
word drug, and you got your put the word
Well-
drug in the front.
Well, that goes hand in hand with Revelation 18. You know that the sorceries. When you go to that word sorceries, the word there is pharmakia, which goes back into the word pharmacy, and pharmakia is synonymous with witchcraft.
Yep.
You know, because when you go to the Old Testament, you look up the word witch in the Greek is pharmakia.
Right. What was it, about a year or two ago? Now the FDA done took over the supplements, the vitamins, and
Oh yeah.
all that stuff now.
Remember this guy, racist ass Melly Gibson?
Yeah.
He did a commercial. You know, where they came in. It's only vitamin C, guys. And showing you that in the near future, when they bring this dystopian society, you know, to do the right thing is going to be a crime.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
And
know?
to be a man in that time, and to be a real man is
Yeah.
going to be a crime, man.
It's like that now.
Yep.
It's going to be even worse, though. Then.
Toxic masculinity.
Right.
It's going to be even worse, though, yeah. In that time.
But you can have
They just gun you down.
yeah, they put you on the firing squad. But you can have toxic femininity,
Right.
This is
toxic moism.
Right. Man. I just got out of control, man.
You did it again.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach 14, chapter 14, verse 5, and it reads, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will it be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods." So he that is evil to himself, and that's the thing, their main objective is getting rid of Jake. But even his own people, he don't care if they're collateral damage or not. Okay? He should not take pleasure in his goods. He's never happy with what he has. It's never enough. All right?
What was that movie? What was it? I think it was Elysium or something like that.
Yep.
Remember, they only concerned about their own rich
Yeah.
people, but the poor Edomites,
Yeah.
they were collateral damage.
They couldn't go up there.
Yeah, right.
You know, when you went up there, they had the cure for everything.
Right.
But you had to have that device
That's right.
to access. You you had to be able to go up there. You had to, if you're going up there, you had to have the access, because if not, they'll track you down and shoot you down.
Right.
You know. Then when you got there, you had to be a part of that system in order to partake.
That's right. Right.
You know.
Right.
Esau's bringing his own brand of the kingdom, his kingdom of heaven on earth.
Right. That's right.
Even in that movie, she was the so-called woman was in control of everything. But what did she want? She wanted to take over. She, goes right into the scripture. They never have enough. She was in control of almost everything, but she wanted total control.
Yeah.
You know.
That wicked Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
I want that Revelation 18.
That was it.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 12 and 3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms.
Good scripture. Good scripture.
All right, so, and who Esau, even though so-called white men, they're always occupied in evil. All right, their whole life is to keep Jake down. All right, and they do that through wickedness. All right, so there's no good that's gonna come out of it. All right, you can't expect them to help you out, because at the end of the day, it's going to destroy you. All right.
Like the scripture say, can the leopard change his spots? Yep. Or it was accustomed to do. Yeah, we get that.
May you do good, they're accustomed to doing evil.
Right, yeah. So Esau, even so-called white man, he's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Malachi 1:4 says he's what? The border of wickedness.
Yep.
Right, that's what he was made to do. All right, so these people always want to try to save the white man, especially our people. You know what I mean? Nah, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing a damn good job.
Yeah. I mean, are you shocked that they're the wicked? Are you shocked that they do these things? I mean, how many times must they keep doing the same thing over and over again for you to realize that this man is a devil?
Yeah, right.
They're still into that slave mentality.
That's it.
A lot of people still don't, you know, if you really look at it, a lot of people are still into that slavery mentality.
Yeah.
Even to the way that you treat your children,
Yep.
the way that you beat your children,
Right.
the way that you move around. A lot of people are still into that slavery mentality. So they still look at Esau as the master.
Right.
They're wrong, you know.
You haven't elevated above this systematic racism and the systematic slave mentality that they got you under. You know, your mind has not elevated.
Yeah, I just want to back him up a little. He said, nor, scripture again, it's 12:3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. And that alms is like a form of charity, okay, to the less fortunate and needy. Okay, and we know that charity covers a multitude of sins. All right? And when it does that, and what is sin? What is the wages of sin? Death. So that's the thing, it's covering you from that when you give those alms, all right?
But here's the thing. When Esau give them a couple dollars, they don't look at Esau as a devil. They look at him as their best friend.
They're savior.
Yeah, you see what I'm
They're
saying?
fucking savior.
Get strong
That's what, what it is.
It's like that Jake that was on YouTube that time. Remember when Trump started giving out the stimulus? The guns went thick with the AK? Yeah. He's gonna ride for Trump. Well, that's how people think, man.
I got it from
This goes all the way back to that slavery mentality. Hey, Esau give you a little bit of something. All right, in slavery time, you thought you was better than everybody else too, man. All right, oh, Master love me. Master love me.
You know what? It's the wrong light, because this light, you know, what Jake's supposed to be attracted to. But what's that? Corinthians Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light. So Jake, you know, gravitate to that light, which really is not the right fucking light. It's not the right light. It's an anglerfish, right? It's an anglerfish.
That's that Steve number, you know, mentality. I love you like a pig, just slap.
It's really a fucking dim light. Because nothing good come from this devil. You know? How can a clean thing come from an unclean thing?
Woo!
You know, so this devil, we ain't gonna teach you nothing right, man. You know?
That's it. Hey man, you do good that you're accustomed to doing evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Right.
Jake fell for that whole hook, line, and sinker that line that Biden gave him with the C-19 when he said, I'm doing this for y'all benefit. Right. And they fell for him. Oh, he loved us, so let's go down there and do it.
Yeah. And like brother's been saying, when's the last time they let Jake get anything? Before Esau.
Right.
We're gonna let y'all go to the front of the line.
Yeah. And then you seen all the videos with the fake,
Yeah.
the fake plungers.
Yeah, and no, but they also, you know, they had what's that, placebo?
Yeah.
Hey, they have free fries, nigga. You telling me there's a burger element to this? Yeah. They give you death and more death. The second death. Talk about the second death.
Never trust thine enemy, because as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
That's right.
See, what you're seeing in front of you is nothing but a lie. You know, he's saying what he's saying, presenting himself as an angel of light, because he needs something from you. And once he gets that, then you're going to be casted to the side.
I just quoted that.
That's right. Yeah, he did. Yeah, we read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 4, and it reads, if thou be for his prophet, he will use thee.
There you go.
But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Right, because once they finish using you, you out the door. That movie Geronimo, you had all those different Gadite scouts helping Esau to take down all of those Gadites, put them on reservations, and what did Esau do after he didn't need them anymore? He threw them on the reservation. And then what did dude say? You were right to hate the white man. No shit, Sherlock. You should have paid heed 20 years ago. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, thou shalt know his rust hasn't been wiped all the way.
There you go. Goddamn devil worshippers.
Like I say, you see the same thing with the Jake celebrities, the entertainers, man.
Yeah.
Leading our people astray, and then they're not going up in the Esau Edom when they try
No.
to escape.
Nah, because because we're pretty much, what are you? A bunch of degenerates.
Right.
You know, you do all type of deviant shit to get money. You know, so they don't need you no more. But I'm sorry, go ahead, brother. Just want to say.
How many times you got to show you what he is? Man?
What, I just, the spirit just had me say that.
How many times you got to show you his true nature?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga won't go. He'll see a pit bull. He won't. A nigga see a pit bull be running. That's the same thing you should do with the white man. You see that nigga? He should cross the fucking street.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Understand? They run up to him. That's a plague. That's a murderer. You know? Criminal. That's a criminal.
That's just like that black dude over there in Europe when he saw so-called King Charles. He dead and lost his fucking mind, man. Crying and
Bowed on her knees. Hey, because really, those are, like, they call us black. Those are the real black people.
Right.
All right. Those are the real black people, man.
Yep.
All right.
They blacked out.
Bunch of evil, demonic motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but then on the outside, they appear to be noble and royal and holy, but they're a bunch of goddamn deviants, a bunch of demons.
Yep.
You know, appearing to be like angels of light, you know, but they none but the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Absolutely.
Nothing righteous comes out of them people, you know.
I got
Go ahead. Okay. This is verse 5, Sirach chapter 13, verse 5. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it.
That's it. He don't have a conscience.
That's female.
You know, who possesses slay them and hold himself not guilty.
Oh, hey, Kaya, what was that? You brought up something. No, how the Edomites don't have a conscience, how they was doing a study on them, man.
Oh, it's called neuron mirroring. What they do is they show images of different people under pain. And when they show them images of white people under pain, so-called, they show them images of Asians. Then they show them images of dark brown people, so-called black people. And they said they had the same brain activity as if they was watching a blank screen.
Talking about Esau.
Talking about Esau.
Look, cause Esau ain't got no soul. His soul is, which is lifted up in it, is not upright.
Yeah.
What does it mean by not upright? Meaning they're not down with the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Oh, the wicked are estranged from the woo.
They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lie. That's what you got?
When it goes into the Amos 1 and 11, it says for
3 transgression of Edom.
And then it says they cast off all pity.
Right.
That pity is compassion. So they have they can't even proceed to have compassion for Jake.
Yep. They don't got compassion for themselves.
They ain't got compassion for themselves.
You got more?
What is it? For him that is actually do good to himself.
Right. No, he just brought that out.
Oh, God. Yes.
Him that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? You got it.
This is Sirach 13 and 6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak fair and say, what warnest thou?
Put thee in hope.
Yep.
Right.
And he say, what warnest thou? You know, he'll do all of that, and then once he get it from you, who I know, I don't know you.
I don't know you. Yeah.
Yeah, who are you?
Who's this guy over here?
And so that a lot, especially when Jacob Vince thinks, you have no pattern on a lot of your stuff, and Esau took credit for it, man. It take credit for everything, man. All right, hey, man, I don't know this dude, man. This is my idea. I came up with this.
Right.
You know, and that's the type of thing that Esau do and push, man.
He been doing that. It's the same thing done over.
That's right. Yeah. And they're really doing it now around this time here because now the election's coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Well, now they're gonna be on their best behavior.
There you go.
You know,
There you go.
if there's any such thing as that, they're gonna be you're gonna see the serpent hide, and you're gonna see the other side. Is that it?
All right, so with that, we hope this lesson was edifying for the body. elect body. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who live in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like it to the speckled bird. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom to you.